Next project is to replace this countertop in the kitchen. I got a little carried away. I've already pulled off that piece. And it will be granite. So first stop is to pull off the old countertop. And put down the plywood, and backer board, and then we'll see how things work out. Have this side to do as well too with the sink, but first things first. So the 3/4 inch plywood is down, but it ends up not being thick enough to get the profile that I need for the front. So I'm going to go ahead and put this thin piece of 3/8 inch plywood on top of it, and then put backer board on top of that, and that gets me to the thickness I need to be. So it's probably overkill, but went ahead and put construction glue and then screwed the heck out of that second layer to make sure everything was nice and tight. Used 1 1/4 inch screws so it wouldn't go too far. Getting ready to put the backer board on. Got that second sheet of plywood down. And I've already got the backer board done back there. Last one to put down. And then I can start doing tile work. So seem to have a complication with the Prescott with the edge. The lip isn't the same on the corner it is on the straight sections. So I had to compensate for that by cutting a little bit out of each corner. I've already put the tile down here, just a pain in the neck. Something that shouldn't need to be done. So I got the tile down, and I'll be putting the Prescott in the corner down today on this. I've decided to go ahead and use silicone and not thin set, so I have a little more play time with it. And also I've got this front face which doesn't have backer board on it, but I've scored it to make it a little rougher to grab. I think with thin set I'd have to have backer board there, but I don't really have that option since that's the edge of the counter. If I put backer board on it, it will just make the Prescott fit that much further out, which I don't want. Anyway, problem solved, I hope. I've been attaching the Prescott with silicone. Gives me a little bit more play. And with that wood front that I had, I was kind of afraid to that's how that was done as well. So that was experimenting, and then need to grout it, put the backsplash on and grout it. Got a little carried away and didn't get my picture before I pulled out the countertop with the sink in it, but that's what we're down to. Double sandwich of plywood, 3/4 inch and 3/8 of an inch. Cut out for the sink. You can now see the shelf from the pass-through that I had to cut off. I've got to pack that with thin set now so I can put tile on that. I already fit the sink in there just to make sure that's okay. Got the thin set down, and we're putting the tile down today. Nice job, little dogs. Done. Now that we have the countertops redone, the stove needs to be replaced. Never an end to the fun. Well, we went and did it after doing all the countertops. The only eyesore in the kitchen was the gas stove oven, so we replaced that. And this project is done. And my next project is doing a deck in our backyard.